What's up, YouTube? It's Eric, a Lions fan. Thanks for clicking on this video. Guys, I really want to get a prediction video out here for you guys. Today is October 11th, 2019. If anyone's kind of looking into the future here on this video, it's almost 7 a.m. Ready to go to work. As you can tell, I got my kind of brewed in Kentucky Braxton Labs t-shirt on. As you guys know, I'm kind of a beer tuber here as well. When the season kind of comes over and there's kind of a little bit of a lull, I kind of review beer. So I got my beer shirt on. I'm getting ready to go to work. I got coffee brewing up here. I haven't even had a cup of coffee yet, so please, guys, be kind on this video, okay? I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. So anyway, let's get into the sports here real quick. I'm not gonna make it real long. Well, I always say that and they end up being 10 minutes long. But anyway, first off, I want to talk about Michigan and the Fighting Illini. It's going to be a noon game. I think it's on Big Ten Network. I think that's going to be televised on. I think it's going to be much kind of like what it was on the Rutgers game. Lovie Smith over there still hasn't quite figured out how to get the Illini to be a competitive football team. I don't know how much longer he's actually going to be there, being that the Illini is on the lower half of the Big Ten for some time now. I think you can expect a lot of kind of what they did to Rutgers. A little bit of run and a little bit of pass. I think it's probably going to be around 35-42 to nothing. Maybe the Illini, they might let them score here, depending on how well the Illini offense does, which I don't think against the Michigan defense is going to be able to do much. But the offense on Michigan here, I'm not quite convinced. It's kind of I'll go ahead and put a well-oiled machine on here. There's still problems there. Shea Patterson still doesn't look comfortable. The offensive line still doesn't. I don't know if they know their assignments or what's going on just yet. In the wide receiver core, I think they kind of know what they're doing, but Shea Patterson still has to get the ball out to them accurately. But you guys got to know, when you're playing college football, you're still a teenager coming into your 20s still. So I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to downplay the offensive woes or anything like that, but you got to remember, these are still kids that are playing Division I top tier college football, and they're at the end of the day they're kind of still kids. But getting away from that, I still think the offense is probably still going to sputter and have its woes against the Illini. I don't know how Lovie Smith is kind of has kept his job this long. I obviously don't follow Illinois football, so I don't know how good or how bad they are. Just based on kind of what I've seen, they're kind of one of the lower tier teams in the Big Ten. So I think you can pretty much expect the same kind of result as you did with Rutgers. Though I think the Illini are actually going to score some points here. I'm going to say the final prediction is probably going to be 35-10. Is probably going to be the final score. They may get up into 40 points, but like I said, the offense for Michigan is still probably it's just still not right. I don't know what's not right about it. I think Shea Patterson is a lot of it. I think he's still not confident in his throws, and when he scrambles, he's still not. He's a good runner. He can run the ball, and that's part of the threat that Gaddis puts in there. I just don't think he does enough of it to put him as a 12th man to have to consider guarding against. I think it's kind of more or less the offense can kind of that extra defender can kind of go in and try to tee off on the quarterback here a little bit for Michigan. But I think Michigan comes out here with a win, and then the real meat of the schedule starts coming up for Michigan. So I just want to go ahead and put that out there. I think Michigan wins. I think they win convincingly, but I do think the Illini are going to score some points. So, and then on to Michigan State and Wisconsin. Like last week against Ohio State, Michigan State had their chances to stay into the game. They dropped they had some fumbles. The defensive miscues on not securing the ball on the defensive end of the ball, getting some interceptions. That game, I'm not going to say it was winnable for Michigan State against Ohio State, but they had their chances to at least keep the team in the game longer than what they had planned for. I will give them that. When I seen the score, I kind of thought, well, Michigan State obviously didn't have enough firepower. I figured Ohio State was going to win, but D'Antonio usually has those teams ready to play, and I think he had them ready to play against Ohio State. It's just the players really didn't execute, and they didn't take advantage of the swings in momentum. That's pretty much what it was, and that's why they ended up losing the way they did. Now, coming into this game against Wisconsin, I think Wisconsin is probably one, if not the best team in the East Division in the Big Ten. So Michigan State is really going to have to come ready to play, much like they did. I want to say against Ohio State right at the very beginning, but if they do the same things they did at Ohio State, they're going to end up losing. I don't think they're going to look like Michigan. I think D'Antonio probably had seen bits and pieces of that game and probably was scratching his head like all the rest of us were. But I think Michigan State is going to come ready to play. I think it's going to be a lot closer than it was on the Michigan game, even though the score for Wisconsin and Michigan was what it was. You guys knew. I was like, man, that Michigan team is bad. That Michigan team is very, very bad. And I don't want to keep kind of going back to that, but that could be the Spartans also if they're not coming in and they're not coming in ready to play. That could very well happen to Michigan State here as well, even though I don't think so. I think D'Antonio had that team ready to play. They know their assignments will work. He's going to have to use his legs and use his arm and use his accuracy to have a chance to win this football game. The running backs are going to have to, and I can't remember who runs on the running back for Michigan State. Cody White is going to have to step up his play. He's kind of been down last week and a few weeks, so he's going to have to come ready to play. Pretty much everyone on Michigan State is going to have to come ready to play. And especially I want to say special teams is going to have to help out the offense here a little bit to get them some field position here as well, so they can come away with a win. I think it's doable for Michigan State. Just kind of like I said when Michigan played Wisconsin. I think it's doable. Wisconsin's a good team based on what I've seen at Wisconsin that Michigan State plays. I think it's probably going to be close. I think this one's probably going to be too close to call. Let me go ahead and put it that way. I think it can go either way. Michigan or Wisconsin may be coming away with a win here. It just depends on how well prepared Michigan State comes ready to play against Wisconsin. Sorry, I kind of want to yawn here, and I'm kind of pressing it down here. I don't want to put it up here on the video here, but yeah, guys, I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. I'm going to try to do Michigan post game. I'm going to try to do Michigan State post game. I was invited out to a Michigan State party because my whole family is big Michigan State fans. I'm really the only Michigan fan, really, of the family that watches football religiously and kind of comments on it. I don't think my cousins don't necessarily comment on it. They're actually, in a couple of weeks, they're going to go down to Tennessee, Alabama. They're actually going to go from Michigan all the way down to Alabama to watch that game. So my cousins are originally from Tennessee, and they kind of moved up here because my aunt wanted to be close to the family. That's kind of where they stayed now up here, but they're originally from Tennessee. So, but guys, that's a little tidbit for you. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Please hit that thumbs up if you like this video. Please give a thumbs down if you do not. Please consider hitting that subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell notification so you guys get more videos just like this one. All right, guys, and on to Monday night where the Lions play the Packers. I'll have I'll do a prediction video on that on Sunday, along with the beer review that I have to edit and upload here for Sunday. And I'll do a weekend ramble. I think I'm going to be doing one of those here too. All right, guys, I'm really goodness, I'm getting tongue twisted here. I really hope you guys enjoy this video and hope to see you again soon. Deuces. Take care, guys.